Hi guys, it's just FPL here, so welcome back, and we are streaming again, Game Week 20 deadline stream, so halfway through the season, and this is how my team looks. A lot to talk about. Arsenal, to keep Arsenal players or not, and who to transfer in. Should I take out Cornet out first, or should I take out Smith Rowe? Everything could be answered here, so let's just start. So firstly, who should I take out first? Maxwell Cornet or Emily Smith Rowe? Now I was looking at the price changer and I searched up Cornet's name. So his price wasn't gonna drop soon. But Smith Rowe price is looking to drop very soon. But who do I take out first? Now let's look ahead to Game Week 21, which is on a Saturday. So it's not much of a difference because Saturday and the deadline is Friday. So the last match is on Friday. So this was the results here. And Crystal Palace Norwich kicked 4 fixtures today. So basically, yeah. And will we get team news, confirmation of every game is going on? I think we will. I think every game is gonna go on as scheduled. If there are some that we will receive news. The riskier players to captain are probably these 2 fixtures, like United players. So my captain's on Son now. I'm gonna put the vice captain on Jota as in my team selection. So like that. And if I go for Cornet to a Bowen or a Benrahma, I'll just do this. Yes, it's risky to play Christian Benteke, but do I want to play King against a West Ham, very strong West Ham side, or a Norwich side who's been kind of poor recently? So it's a questionable idea. Norwich lost 5 here, and then they didn't play then. They lost 2, so they haven't been scoring much. And I think Benrahma, if he gets the start, it will be really solid for him to play. So if he starts, it will be a really solid option. But if he doesn't, which hopefully he does, it will be not a good game week. His minutes has been very limited. You see, either if he doesn't start, he would just come on like here. He came on. So that's the weakness. He comes on and just gets 1 point, which is kind of annoying. Because if you I rather have him play the full 90 or just don't play, so that King can come on, because it's making my team harder. The Arsenal game getting called off. Should I keep Kieran Tierney? A lot of money. What I'm planning to do in the future, let's see, Eric Dyer. Who do they play? Southampton away. I'm planning to bring in Eric Dyer. Yeah, their fixture doesn't. True though, their fixture doesn't look that great, but there will be a double game week. So I just want to get Alonso out at this point, because Chelsea's defense doubling up is one of the worst options. Another option is Wolves. Okay, yeah, understandable, they are players that get injured and all that, so we'll put that aside. Wolves defense, let me just say this, they are very solid. Kilman play every minute of the. I think Cody is the safer option. He's the captain, so he's a safer option to go to. Semedo is just too much, just the same. Semedo is like a Martial, is like a Cody. It's just more expensive. Martial's price, he's dropped a lot because he got injured in Game 8. He made a comeback, so 4.2 could be a really great shout, especially when Wolves' defense has been really solid. Their fixtures doesn't look that great, because if you look at Crystal Palace fixtures, they take on Norwich twice in time of 4 game weeks. Technically 1, 2, 3, 5 game weeks. So it's not that bad. What I'm thinking to do is just go from Cornet to Bowen. Boom, like that. Done. This is what I'm planning to do. Great fixtures in my eyes, probably until game week 27. Rama could be another great shout. You see, these players are either one. One is cheaper, but his minutes can't be guaranteed. Stats wise, as I compared, Bowen has better stats, slightly more expensive, which I completely don't mind. Just spending a bit more on probably the better option. So at this point, this is the transfer. If anything, let's say okay, one game gets postponed, which game will affect me the most? Probably that Watford game, and then followed by if okay, let's say if the Southampton game doesn't go on against Spurs, who do I captain? Might not be Jota. You know, Mikel Antonio was in the question. If I'm feeling a bit risky, Christian Benteke, James as well. So the options are Jota, James, Cancelo, Antonio, and Benteke. Vice captain is on Jota because Leicester has been poor, but anything can change. Cornet's on my bench also. When if I transfer it in, King will make way for Bowen. And let's just show you guys my points. This is how I scored for being. Technically, I had 7 players like getting me points because Benteke didn't really start. He didn't play. Did he play? Yeah, he didn't. You see, he's completely no. So this can hopefully this happens because Spurs is a tough opponent. Understandable. He doesn't play the full 90. James, own goal. 1 goal conceded. 1 own goal. Very unfortunate. 90 minutes. 1 own goal. It was not his week. Now Smith Rowe place in that team isn't even secured. Could hold him for these 2 weeks, and we will be looking to jump back. But then they have a lot of blanks, so they have blanks here to play the FA Cup. So that's why one question. Let's go to Twitter. These are the fixtures to target. So if you can see that. Yeah, okay, so guys, I was again thinking about Mora, saw this. So Gray, as I said in my video, are good replacements. And Decore, I think, are they playing this week? Okay, they are. Okay, that brings the topic. Get Tottenham defender. Do Tottenham have a great run? Yeah, okay, we could say they have a decent run. But again, they are Tottenham, they are solid defense. Okay, let's see. Games to get postponed. Give me a second. We'll just find games. So the games will be played. So give me a second, trying to find all the matches to get postponed. Just gonna give me a second, guys. Okay guys, so I did get all the match to be played, so give me a sec. So these are the first few. I can just these are the next. So let's put it back to back here. So which team has the most? Let's see. Blyden have 3. Just gonna pull up the Premier League table. Okay. Okay, let's pull up this Premier League table. Okay, if you guys can see, this is the Prem table. Which team has most? Burnley, 15. Okay, so Burnley has the most to be played. Tottenham, so Tottenham, you must bring, probably I can say bring them in. Good shout. So Tottenham, let's just put up Twitter. Sell Arsenal players. This is the thing. And I completely agree, because if Cornet can recover from his injury and the matches, these double game weeks, their fixtures isn't that bad. So Smith Rowe is the talking point, to sell Smith Rowe or not. Tierney also bought him in, as I said, just for 2 weeks, not for a long term one. 2 weeks. Dyer is in my watch list. Do I want to double up on Tottenham? That's the question. So if I go Dyer, and then if I could just say Regulon, this could be the potential move. But then if you look at it, if you look it like that, Dyer and Regulon to bring them in. If Spurs game get called off, that's 3 players out. That's 3 players out. Let's see if any of these. So Dyer's not that close. Okay, so they are safe. Their price is not going to change for now, because I was thinking when I bring in Salah back in, I do have enough. Okay, this could be what I will be doing. Smith Rowe. Wait, do Arsenal play? Yeah, their game got postponed. So Smith Rowe, Cornet's injury. We need to wait for Sean Dyche's interview. You know, he hasn't said anything yet. A lot of people will have Mohamed Salah. So a lot of people will still have Mohamed Salah. So it's either I go from Smith Rowe to Bowen or Cornet to Bowen, leaning towards Smith Rowe, and then I could take him as 4. But I don't think it's completely, not reasonable to take a Calvert-Lewin's back from injury. So I could bring him in, but where do I get the money? Yeah, so I need to find money. I think Gray is the better option, so I just go from Bowen like that. So it will do. Can I go back to Salah? Yes, but I only have 0.1. I can get funds from Alonso, so it isn't a big deal. This is what I'm leaning towards if Gray's price doesn't go up. Okay, his price is not going up anytime soon. So this is what I'm leaning to do. Just leave it like that, and yeah, just do this for the upcoming weeks, not for this week, the upcoming weeks. But what should I do first? Probably Bowen. Probably Gray. What should I do, man? You see, Bowen, Crystal Palace next week, Leeds. Okay, yeah, Watford. Yeah, that's a great shout. Gray. Now let's look at Everton options. Everton. Pickford, great shout. Not planning to spend money on a goalkeeper. Now, Houndzet's injured. Okay, let me find a lineup for how did Everton lined up. How did Everton line up in the last few games? So they haven't played in a while. When was the last time they played? Game week 17. Is there any matches to get postponed? Everton. Yep, 2 matches. 3. Yeah, 3. So against Chelsea. See their lineup. Okay, so Gray didn't play, but yeah, Gray missed out. So he did not play, but he missed out. Man, this one. He did play this one, so he did play this. So, it's so tough, man. I just want to go for someone different because doubling up on West Ham might not be the best idea. So, just going to a Gray. This could be the possible transfer move. And next week I just go to Bowen. So easy like that. Like, let's just open this. I had Jota in here. You there. Let's just say I have Cornet out. Let's just add in Gray. And let's say this is how I go into game week. This game week. I mean, sorry. Not you, Cornet. And you from Gray. Let's say this is how I line up. With this, of course. And you first bench. Wait, King. Okay, so let's say this is how I line up. I take out a non-playing player to a playing player. Or if I go from Cornet, he might not even start. So this is how I line up. Next week, I go from a Cornet to a Bowen. And then I have the trust to play this formation, which I would, because Benteke is not good. Even if I play a 3 at the back, I could do anything. I could play something like that. So it's very versatile. Next week is a double game, isn't it? Let's say if I just roll the transfer. It could be a great idea for a double gaming next week. There was some ideas talking about wildcarding next week and then bench boosting the week after. I was thinking about it. Next week is the weeks we probably all will take some hits because double game week coming up. I'm gonna go and find the double game week thing. The table for double game week, so okay, got it. So this, what we're looking at is what teams are we looking at? Sorry. So Burnley, Maxwell Cornet, Leicester, no one from there, Brentford, United, West Ham, which could double up, Southampton, Crystal Palace. Okay, so Crystal Palace. Wait, not Crystal Palace. Yeah, Crystal Palace. Southampton, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Brentford, and Watford. These are the and Burnley are the ones. So if let's say the player I'm taking out now is Arsenal options, which completely great. Does Everton? Do Everton? Okay, so Everton has a double game week as well. So Everton. Everton. Where's Everton? So this is if I go from you to Everton option, which is great. Let's say for example, like that. Next week, let's say City. Does City have a double game week? No. So let's say, for example, I want to jump on a West Ham double game week. I could do this, which I will, and then I have a double game week, 2 double game weeks players I'm bringing in, and yeah, so planning ahead, double game week, which one is better? I would say I'm keeping Cornet, just hopefully he gets to play here. Watford my keeper, so they could have a triple. 3 games, honestly, Watford. So if I take off Smith Rowe, which I will, which one will benefit more in this double game? Everton or who else? What's the other player? West Ham. Everton or West Ham. Honestly, I love the West Ham fixtures more. Okay, I love the West Ham fixture more. So it's probably gonna come down to either Bowen and Gray out for Smith Rowe. So it's gonna come down to that. Decisions. Watch how I'm gonna go for, like, if I go for Gray, Bowen's gonna get like 2 goals, and if I go for Bowen, Gray's gonna get a haul. So let's search these 2 players up using Understat. Demarai Gray and Gerard Bowen. So let's see here. 0.33, 0.18, 0.18, but 0.14. So shots per 90, 2.48. Okay, so Bowen, better stats. And last time when I went for the better stats was between Tomiyasu and Tierney. Pick the correct option. Decisions. Newcastle have been poor. Watford hasn't played in a while. Which one do I go for? Let's look at the fixtures again. Leicester will go into there. I'm gonna say this. I'm leaning towards Demarai Gray. I'm saying this, so Demarai Gray is my move for now. Not confirmed. This is what I'm gonna plan to do. I'm gonna end the stream here. Everything will be confirmed on Twitter because I don't usually post on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching, and it's been